Hare Krishna, everyone.
Hare Krishna Mata, Danvat Pranams.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandot Pranam.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Danvat Pranam Mataji.
Pranams to everyone. Hare Krishna. So,
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji. Pranams Mataji.
Pranams. I welcome you all for this morning Bhagavdam class. Okay. So, giving me the opportunity to serve Lord Shri Krishna on this platform. Okay. Today we'll have the slokas 6 to 7. Seventh sloka only is having the purport. So I will recite from second sloka and you all take up for the seventh sloka. Okay, fine. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Mudirayet Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavada Sevayam Bhavatya Uttama Sloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki. So reading from Bhagavadam, 6th canto, 12th chapter, sloka number. Vishasura's glorious death. Second sloka. Tado yugantagni kathora jivham avidyahulam tarashashurendraha Shipatva Mahendraya Vinaya Viro Vinadya Viro Ato Ashi Papte Rusha Jagata. So translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. Then Vrishashura, the great hero of the demons, hurled his trident, which had points like the flames of the blazing fire at the end of the millennium. With great force and anger, he threw it at Indra, roaring and exclaiming loudly, "O sinful one, thus shall I kill you?" Ka apatha tat vichalat grahol kavan nirikshaya dushprekshayam ajata viklavaha prajena vajri shata parvana chinnat bhujam cha tashyoraga rajabhogam. Translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. Flying in the sky, Vrishasura's trident resembled a brilliant meteor. Although the blazing weapon was difficult to look upon, King Indra, unafraid, cut it into pieces with his thunderbolt. Simultaneously, he cut off one of his Vrishasura's arms, which was as thick as the body of Vasuki, the king of the serpents. Chinnaika bahu parikhena vritaha samrabdya ashadya vihita vajram hanau tatha dhendram atamarebhyam vajram chahastan nayapathan maghonaha. Translation. Although one of his arms was severed from his body, Vrikshashura angrily approached King Indra and struck him on the jaw with an iron mace. He also struck the elephant that carried Indra. Thus, Indra dropped the thunderbolt from his hand. Vrichashya karmati mahabhutam tat sura ashura charana siddha sangaha apujyam tat puruhuta sankatam nirikshayaha hete Vishukshur Brisham. Translation. The denizens of various planets, like the demigods, demons, charanas, siddhas, praised Vrikshasura's deed, But when they observed that Indra was in great anger, they lamented, Alas, alas. Indro na vajram jagre vilajitas chutyam sa hasat astat harisannidau punaha tam aha vritohara atta vajro jahasva satrum na vishada kalaha. Translation. Having dropped the thunderbolt from his hand in the presence of his enemy, Indra was practically defeated and was very much ashamed. He dared not pick up his weapon again. Vrikshasura, however, encouraged him, saying, Take up your thunderbolt and kill your enemy. This is not the time to lament your fate. Yuj satam putrachit atathinam jaya sadaikatra navai paramatmanam vinaikam utpati lashya sitishwaram sarvajñam adyam purusham sanatanam. Yes. Venkata Narasimha Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Yutsatam kutrasid atatainam jaya sadaikatra savai paratmanam vinaikam utpatti layasthitikara sthitiswaram sarvagnamadhyam purusham sanatanam. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Usha Dayavati Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, pranams Mataji. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Yuyutsatam Gutrajit Atyayinam Jaya Sadaikatra Navai Paramatmanam Vinaikam Utpati Layastitishwaram Sarvajnanam Adyam Purusham Sanatanam. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Madhumai Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, pranams Mataji.
Pranams.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Yuyutsatam kutrachit atatayinam jayah sadaikatra navai paratmanam vinaikam utpattilayastitishwaram sarvajñam adyam purusham sanatanam. Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. Prananandini Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी, प्रणाम माताजी। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। युत्सतां कुत्रचित् अततायिनां जय सदैकत्र न वै परात्मनां विनायकम् उत्पत्तिलय स्थितिस्वरं सर्वज्ञम् आद्यं पुरुषं सनातनं। हरे कृष्ण माताजी। थैंक यू।
Thank you, Mataji. Subbarao Prabhuji.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Yutsatam kutrasit atatayinam jayah sadaikatra navai paratmanam vinaikam utpatti layasti stitswaram sarvagnam adyam purusham sanatanam. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Surya Prakash Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dhanavad Pranams.
Pranams.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Yuyutsatam kutra vicha citat atatayinam jaya sadaikatra navai paratmanam vinaikam utpatti layasiti swaram sarvagnamadhyam purusham sanatanam. Dhanavadal Mata. Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Mataji. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Madhusoni Mataji. Madhusoni Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Dandvat Pranam Mataji.
Dandavat.
Yuyutsatam kutrachidatayayinam jaya sadait katra navai paratmanam vinayakamutpatti layasthiriteswaram sarvagya madhyam purusham sanatanam. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Revji Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, pranams Mataji. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Yuyusa Satam Kutarachit Adadainam Jaya Sadai Katrana Vaiparatmana Ninaikam Udvati Layasti Dishwaram Sarvajna Adyam Purusham Sanadanam. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Uttam Padma Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Yuyutsatam Kudrachit Atatayinam Jaya Sadaikatrana Paravai Paratmanam Vinayakam Utpattilaya Sthiti Ishwaram Sarvagnamadhyam Purusham Sanatanam. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Yujutsatam kutrachit atatayinam jaya sadaikatrana vai paramatmanam vinaikam utpattilaya stitishwaram sarvajnamadhyam purusham sanatanam. So, synonyms. Yujutsatam, of those who are belligerent. Kutrachit, sometimes. Atatinam, armed with weapons. Jaya, victory. Sada, always. Ekatra, in one place. Na, not. Why, indeed. Para Atmanam, of the subordinate living entities who work only under the direction of the super soul. Vina, except. Ekam, one. Utpati, of the creation. Laya, annihilation. Sthiti, and maintenance. Ishwaram, the controller. Sarvajnanam, the Sarvajnam, who knows everything, that is past, present, and future. Adyam, the original. Purusham, enjoyer. Sanatanam, eternal. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada Prabhupada Ki Jai. Vrikshasura continued, O Indra, no one is guaranteed of being always victorious, but the original enjoyer, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Bhagavan, He is the cause of creation, maintenance, and annihilation. And He knows everything. Being dependent and being obliged to accept material bodies, belligerent subordinates are sometimes victorious and sometimes defeated. Purport. The Lord says in Bhagavad Gita 15.15, Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto matta smriti jnanam apohanam cha. I am seated in everyone's heart, and from me come remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness. When two parties fight, the fighting actually goes on under the direction of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is Paramatma, the Super Soul. Elsewhere in Gita 3.27 also, the Lord says, Prikrite kriyamanani gunai karmani sarvashaha ahankara vimudatma kartaham idi manyate. The bewildered spirit soul, under the influence of the three modes of material nature, thinks himself the doer of the activities that are in actually carried out by nature. The living entities work only under the direction of the Supreme Lord. The Lord gives orders to material nature, and she arranges facilities for the living entities. The living entities are not independent, although they foolishly think themselves the doers, karta. Victory is always with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. As for the subordinate living entities, they fight under the arrangement of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Victory or defeat is not actually theirs. It is an arrangement by the Lord through the agency of material nature. Pride in victory or moroseness in defeat is useless. One should fully depend on the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is responsible for the victory and defeat of all living entities. The Lord advises, Nityatam Kuru Karma Tvam Karmo Jayayo He Akarmanaha. That means, perform your prescribed duty, for action is better than inaction. The living entity is ordered to act according to his position. Victory or defeat depends on the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Karmanye vyadhikaraste ma karma phaleshu kadachana. Even I was thinking about that sloka only, because that is a very wonderful sloka, wherein we cannot think that we are the doer. We have been made to do it actually. We have been ordered actually. We should tell that. We have been instructed to perform certain activities. So that is, this sloka is 2.47 sloka. It gives the, one sloka is more than sufficient. What is the, that is what is the take home from the Bhagavad Gita. So we are not the doer here. We have been made to do it. That is, the task is assigned to us. Whatever position we own here, we should never think that we can't take any credit here actually, even if we are doing very, very good things also. Everything as per the will of the Lord, as per his approval only. And whatever the outcome is not that because of our actions we have done, we got this great output. Because see, sometimes the man thinks that I have done so much. I have done the great things. I have made these many things. Correct? It all actually is as per the will of the Lord. We are only the instrument here. So we have performed the task. So you have the right to perform your prescribed duty. Okay, but you are not entitled to the fruits of the actions. This is a wonderful sentence. If one thinks about this, obviously, in the life they will never tell they have achieved the great things. So one must act sincerely according to his position. Victory or defeat depends on the Lord. If Lord is willing to give us the victory, he will certainly give. If the Lord is willing to make us defeat, so that also is as per his will. But actually the defeat in the sense, if you are having a material defeat, it is ultimately that God is having other, that is assignment for us, or something it is better for us. So one should think about that actually. Vrikshasura encouraged Indira saying, don't be morose because of my victory. There is no need to stop fighting. Instead, you should go on with your duty. When Krishna desires, you will certainly be victorious. This verse is very instructive for sincere workers in Krishna conscious movement. We should not be jubilant in victory or morose in defeat. Wonderful sentences actually. We should make a sincere effort to implement the will of Krishna or Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and we should not be concerned with the victory and defeat. Our only duty is to work sincerely so that our activities may be recognized by Krishna. Every word has so much meaning in this purport actually. So our founder Acharya has given us in a very simple way. So we need to have there is deep dive in this purport actually. Okay. Om Ajnanatimmirandasya Jnananjanaya Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tashmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Gadamayam Tadate Swapadandikam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Rishabhanashute Devi Pranamami Hare Priye Vanchakalpadarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhya Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vashadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Dinamine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavade Paschata Desha Dharine Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Mugam Karoti Vachalam Bangum Langayate Girim Yat Kripatam Aham Vande Paramananda Madhavam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Ishwaram. Okay, let us pray and meditate upon this translation and purport. So with the blessings or from the Guru Parambara and Lord Sri Krishna, let us try to understand this. What is the take home from this particular translation and the purport actually. So here I think from the past 4 to 5 slokas, we are able to understand the war between Indra and Vrikshasura has begun. And in that, Indra, after getting courageous, as per yesterday's Mataji's class, So here, Vrikshasura was encouraging Indra to wage the war, and he is assuring that with that thunderbolt, he will be certainly killing him. So with that confidence now, Indra also got, because earlier Indra was having a doubtfulness whether he will be able, this particular Vajrayuda will be working for to kill Vrikshasura. He was thinking, he has a dilemma. But Vrikshasura made that is with the sentence that is in the previous chapter also, in the continuation of that, as Mataji has discussed in the class. So he has more confidence, because if that Vajrayuda is being made to kill Vrikshasura means, as per the will of the Lord, it will certainly happen. So that confidence Vrikshasura had. And then the same confidence actually he is giving to Indra. So with that confidence, now Indra became more confident, and then he became daring, and then he actually want to wage the war against Vrikshasura. So he tried to using that weapon, he tried to he cut the hand, he threw on him Vrikshasura, and then one of the arm actually got a cut of Vrikshasura. Even though he has lost his hand, still Vrikshasura tried, because with his trident actually he put, and then the trident also broken, and then it made the that is what is that Vajrayuda to fell actually, so to fell down. So having fell down, he lost. That means he has put down the weapon. Indra lost confidence actually again now, and then Vrikshasura start hitting the even the Airavat, that is which is the Vahana of Indra. So with this, now Indra is again going back actually. So, but to make him more confidence again, Vrikshasura is continuing. Indra, no one is guaranteed, because victory and the person who is in the war, we don't know who will win and who will be losing. Correct? So, but end of the day, who is the enjoyer here? The Supreme Personality of Godhead actually. Okay, that one actually Vrikshasura is able to know. We have studied in Bhagavad Gita also. He is the supreme enjoyer. So in 13th chapter, actually we study in Bhagavad Gita the Kshetrajna Vibhaga Yogam. So in all Kshetras, he is the supreme enjoyer. But we are only particular to this one Kshetra. We are responsible, and we are into this only, the activities which has been performed in this one Kshetra only we are responsible. Correct now? But whereas Supreme Lord, he is residing in all the Kshetras, that means in all living entities residing. And whatever actions, and he is the supreme enjoyer actually. He visualizes everything. The same sloka has been told here. Sarvasya chaham hridhi sannivishto mattasmriti jnanam apohanam cha. Right now, he is seated in everyone's heart, and from him only we are having the remembrance, and then forgetfulness, and the knowledge also we are receiving from him. That Krishna is saying in 15.15 sloka. Okay, he is the supreme enjoyer to Bhagavan, and then he is the cause. So that is cause, maintenance, and annihilation. That utpatti, that is the direct meaning only. We can tell utpatti means creation, shrishti. Okay, and then laya means the annihilation, and then sthiti, that means the maintenance part. So he is the cause of all the things. He only takes care of everything. He knows everything. Lord knows everything, because he is everywhere. So he is within and without. We all studied in Isha also, na? Being dependent. So all living entities are totally dependent on Supreme Personality of Godhead, and we are obliged to accept a particular material body as per our karmas, but he is only approving to get this type of a body. If whatever we wish now, even though it is good or bad, whatever it may be, but Lord knows what is good for us. But still, we are under the spell of these three gunas. We think that whatever we desire is the right thing. And as per that, while leaving the body also, we will be desiring the same thing. And at the end, we'll receive the body whatever we have wished. So that approval also has been given by the Supreme Lord. So we are obliged actually. And then confusion, all these things happens, the victorious. See, when a person is in some crisis, they will be always like what anxiety will be there, bewilderment will be there. Okay, and they want to win. Their aim will be want to win that particular situation, but they will not have the confidence. These type of things happen with respect to the gunas under this Prakriti. The Prakriti has been ruled by what? These three gunas, and we are under the control of the three gunas, and this Prakriti is under the control of the Supreme Lord. So in turn, everything is the hierarchical, and everything comes from him only. So we should understand that. So victory and defeat, anything will happen, but a person has to accept. That is the verdict we are getting from this prophet. Here Vikshasura is very daringly. So the Abhayam, that means he is not having any fear. Okay, whatever, even if he is going to die also, he is already accepted that. So it is as per the will of the Lord. If I have to die, I will go. So that nature he has developed actually. And he knows that that particular weapon has been made to kill him only. So ultimately, if it has been spoken by the Supreme Lord, and then we will get this done, means 100% I am going to die. Vrikshasura knows. That's why he is what? He wants to go back to Godhead. He is not at all interested into these material opulences. So he wants to go back to Godhead and then serve the Lord. So that's why he is encouraging here he is encouraging Indra. So I am seated in everyone's heart, and then remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness. So we have to think about this. Everything as per the will of the Lord, it happens here. But a person doesn't know this actually. A person who is in the spiritual platform will be able to take it up that path, and then by Shavanam, Kirtanam and all, he will be able to analyze this. But a person who is not exposed to this knowledge, obviously he will think that he is the doer. So like how it has been told in 2.47, Karmanyave adhikaraste ma karma phaleshu kadachanaha. So that nature, one will be able to understand when they come to know this, know about the knowledge. But you should have that is desire to know that. If one person doesn't have the desire to know what is there in the Shastras, and then one person doesn't know who is God, and then what is the position of the God, and then what is the eligibility to see the God, all those things, if a person is not at all thinking, obviously he will be in the ignorance mode, and then he will work everything on the material platform. He will not have the vision beyond the material platform. So that's what we have to see here. And Prakriti kriyamanani gunai karmani sarvashaha ahankara vimudatma kartaham iti manyate. Okay, so and we are all acting under the three gunas. We are under the control of three gunas. So even though we are sattvam sometime, or we may be having a sattva guna as a main core guna, but still will be anytime will be getting into the mode of rajo or tamas. There is no guarantee that we'll be fixing to only one guna. So that is the nature. This is the nature actually. The bewildered spirit soul under the influence of three modes of material nature thinks himself the doer of the activities that are in actually carried out by the nature, wherein this nature is under the control of the Supreme Lord. Okay, we work under the direction of the Supreme Lord, whereas indirectly, because under the material nature, because Lord is everywhere, but understanding him everywhere will take time, unless the person is not willing to know that. Correct now? And she arranges here Maya arranges facilities for the living entities. This Prakriti being owned by the Maya Devi, but she acts under advice or the instruction of the Supreme Lord. And with these three gunas, we are all suffering here. We think that we are independent, but we are not at all independent. Every moment we are dependent. That we need to understand. Next moment, what will happen, we cannot predict. And it may be good or bad also. And how we will accept that is also very important. Generally, we will morose. If there is no favorable condition, we become morose. And if it is very favorable, we show our ahankar. Correct now? We will develop the false ego and think that we are that I have achieved this. Are we not telling that if somebody is doing, even in education also, somebody achieves a greatness in that, which is a skill to survive here, we develop that ahankar. So when we know that God has given this opportunity, and then we under his under his guidance only we are able to move forward, and with his blessings only we are able to move forward. So when you know that, obviously we never go and think that, go back that. So everything is as per the will of the Lord. We'll only do the endeavor. That means we'll try sincerely. What output, let it God gives. That is, we can only plan, let God dispose the things. That attitude one should develop actually here. So victory is always with the Supreme Lord. So ultimately the final victory is Lord. Whether the man is going to get defeated or going to get victory. So if the Lord is thinking this person has to get victory means, so obviously this person will strive for that and he will do the things and he will get victory also. And that is a victory. And if a person has to lose, that is also victory to the Lord. Because as per his will only everything happening. So then everything is victory. We are not getting any victory day every time. So, but Lord is always victory. Correct now? As far as the subordinate living entities, they fight under the arrangement. So everything arrangement is made by him only. This Ekapadam is also the arrangement for us. Because we are envious of the Lord, and that's why we have come here. And then we have to pass through this and then we have to go back. So until otherwise we realize that we have to, one fine day, we have to go back to Godhead. Until then we'll be coming back again and again because of our ignorance. So victory or defeat is not actually theirs. Whether we achieve victory or a defeat is not the thing. We are not the owners for that actually. Okay, it is as per the will of the Lord. So it is the arrangement by the Lord and through the agency of material nature. Wonderful sentence. So everywhere Lord is there, but we are not able to realize that He is there. But we are able to see the some arrangements. To an extent we are able to realize. So the pride in victory and the morose in losing, one should never have. We should have, that means the duplicity. Correct now? It is like we are not in acceptance phase of the reality. So that means we'll always outside one thing. I will accept everything, whether it is a victory or morose, or that is our defeat also fine, we may tell. But internally, if we are having a duplicity, we will never accept that. Internally, it will having a pressure. One fine day, we will burst out also. But in real, we need to accept it. That is the important thing a living entity should know. So, Nitya Kuru Karma Tvam Karma Jayo He Akarmanaha Akarma. Okay. Akarma means a person who is working and in Krishna consciousness. Okay. It is not the inaction. Okay. We cannot become inertia. So Krishna conscious is not an inertia. In very beginning, that is sloka of second chapter Bhagavad Gita, the very first sloka. So I think in the purport actually this has been given. Krishna conscious is not inertia. So one should not aim for that. Simply sitting and later Lord will dispose, we will accept that. Like that we should not. We should work and then leave the fruits of the actions to the lotus feet of the Lord. So whatever He is going to give us, we should accept. So that attitude one should develop actually. So living entity is ordered to act according to his position. That means whatever he has, like a quota. Right now? So Ishavasya principle. As per our quota, as per the karma phala, what we have to, we are destined to receive. That one we have to accept. And then one will be acting as per his position with that respect only. Hence, defeat or victory is always in the hands of the Supreme, like a puppet show. Correct? Now the puppet is dancing there, and then it is acting. But here the puppet has been controlled by the Supreme Lord. So one must know. You have the right to. This one sentence I always love in Bhagavad Gita. So my favorite sloka is this sloka only, 2.47. So whenever some action, anything is going around me, and then I will always think, what is the thing I need to take care? So what is my role here? So that always triggers me this sloka. So this one sloka always in my mind. So you have the right to perform your prescribed. So what is my duty here? That much is sufficient. Correct now? So like that, because that is the main thing a person should know. It's a minimum level, that is eligibility level to understand the Shastra. So if we know this, obviously the rest Lord will take care. So we no need to achieve the great things here. So what is feasible and what is the duty as per the will of the Lord, we need to do. And then leave it to Lord and take the path around. So you are not entitled to the fruits of the action. That's one word. Generally, we always speak, I have achieved this and I have achieved that. That is not achieved by us. It has been made to achieve by the Supreme Lord. So if we realize that we have achieved that much is as per the will of the Lord, as per the blessings of the Lord, and then we are not entitled for that action. That is the reactions of that. So one must sincerely, according to his position, victory or defeat depends on the Lord. Act. So we need to act sincerely. That one word is very important here. So, and is chastising. Vrishasura is chastising. Don't feel, that means don't feel morose. That means he should not feel any sorrow or anger in that. So because again he hit back, na? Vrishasura hit back. So, and then the thunderbolt fell down. So he is giving him. And then once the weapon has fallen down, Indra is feeling bad. That means in front of Ashura, how I have left my, that means my, I was holding the thunderbolt and then it left down, and then in front of him, how I will go and take it? Because even the elephant also got hurt here. So, but still, Vrishasura again is instructing, go take back your weapon and then come and wage the war. So he is encouraging here. So that type of attitude, that means giving the option also to others. That's a very great attitude we should see here from Vrishasura. We should glorify that attitude actually. Right now, even being a Ashura, so but he was a devotee. Still, he was able to recollect actually what is the important thing in the life, and then how a person should be. The qualities of the Lord, it is always there in the devotees also. Minimum level it will be acquired. Whatever the qualities the Supreme Lord is possessing, we are also having, but a devotee will have the divine qualities. So that divine quality we are able to visualize in Vrishasura. This verse is very instructive for sincere workers, very nicely told by our Acharya. In Krishna conscious movement, this is how one should develop. In a Sadhu Sangha also, we should have a very good cordial relationship, because that will help to grow in a very healthy way. Generally, ups and downs will be there, misunderstandings will come, because we are all, even though we are practicing Krishna consciousness, still our mind sometimes will go down and then we'll act as per the material people only. So that time we may hurt few people also, few devotees, and then in turn we may receive the same pain also. Correct now? So, but if you overcome all those things and think that we are all in one Sangha and then we are working for the one goal, like a sincere worker in a Krishna conscious movement, then the work will go in a very healthy way and then it will achieve the goal. If we are only speaking about the ups and downs and then we are not able to proceed further, means there only we'll stop. So this is one lesson we need to think about, that when we are doing the spiritual activities. Material activities we'll forget sometime, but spiritual activity is not like that. It is a continuation process. It is not that one day we'll do this act and then we'll leave. It's a continuous process. So every moment we need to purify ourselves by getting to know what action made others to get into pain mode. So or what way we have hurt them. So only we need to retrospect ourselves instead of retrospecting about others' mistakes. Okay. So we should not be jubilant in victory. That means something we have achieved in even spiritual also we should not. So I think in recently one of the sessions I heard, we don't have any qualification to sit in the Vyasasana also. Still, that we have been given the opportunity by the Supreme Lord and the Guru Parampara, we are sitting here. So the preaching is not that we are doing. It has been by the mercy of the Lord and the Parampara. So we should repeat whatever the Acharyas has spoken already, and we should follow the footprints. So the philosophy or whatever we are reading, it should be whatever it has been. We need to take it up and then give it here. So we are only the instrument, the path. That's it. Nothing ours is here. We should understand in that right sense, and then we need to move forward. So like that, when we feel that we are the instrument, obviously the ownership of the achievement will be leaving from us only. So nothing we are achieving here, either in spiritual or in material. So both are same. Okay, it is by the will of the Lord. So, and we should not be concerned with victory or defeat. Swalpam abhyasya dharmasya. So whatever little austerity we have performed or little good activities in the spiritual we have done, that will certainly help us in the future. Even if there is some fall down also, we'll be able to get up. So we should never hesitate to continue even if there is a fall down. So we should move forward only. Only our duty is to work sincerely so that our activities may be encouraged or recognized by Krishna. So here the recognition should be from the Guru Parambara and from Lord Shri Krishna, not from the fellow mates or something like that, expecting something and doing here. Okay. With this, I conclude today's session and then I put forward to all of you. Please come forward and then give your realizations if you want to. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Very wonderful class, wonderful description. But there's one in purport of this last sloka, Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
They mentioning about akarma. Karma is better than akarma. That line it has come. But
yes,
conventionally, we were taught all these days, akarma is the best, so that you are directly doing to devotional service.
yes.
Here, karma is better than akarma. That sentence is given in this purport.
That means better than, karma is better than akarma. That means you should not go to that vikarma, akarma and karma. That is a different thing, Prabhuji. Here it is told in the context that working is better than non-working. That is the thing that has been told. So if you are sitting idle, that will never make your life either in the materially progressive or in the spiritual progressive also. So in Bhagavad Gita, we have studied now, like Arjuna in 3rd chapter, he want to become a karma sannyasa. He want to take karma sannyasa. So wherein Lord, they didn't encourage, correct now? So you have to work, you have to wage the war as a soldier or whatever it may be, you being a Maharatha, you have to wage the war. You have to fight here. So simply sitting idle will not help you. Even though he go and sit in the forest and he does meditation also, if he had done meditation, he'll be thinking of what is going. That is the mind quality. He'll be thinking who would have been killed, whether my brother would have been surviving or not, my family will be surviving or not. 100% a person will be thinking now. Whether he'll be able to focus on the meditation part, 100% no. So leaving the duties and sitting for meditation is not advisable. In that aspect, it was told there. Whereas when you go for the division of the karmas, such as vikarma, which is not as per the regulations, that means, Vedic principles, that is that type of karma against Vedic principles, and karma is the whatever action you are performing, and akarma is performing the action in Krishna consciousness. So that type of thing. So when you feel that based on those 3 types, that akarma is different. Whereas here it has been spoken, if you are not acting, that is the meaning, Prabhuji. That's what actually I'm able to understand.
Yeah, Mataji, I have a query. Like suppose we are old enough. Let's say old means not really old, say 65, 70 or whatever, and we are retired from active service. And we are also retired to some extent from active household activity, day to day, everything,
Yeah.
And then we say do karma. Now, what do? We can only get up in the morning, do our daily exercises, like listen to this thing, go to the temple, do a little bit of cooking, eating, or walking. And, there's really nothing to do. So, in that case, what do we do?
You have a lot of work, Mataji. You have a lot of work. If you are,
yes, Mataji.
I am also finding for time. I should not tell I don't have time. That is the wrong word. Because I'm occupied with the office works also. That's the reason I'm telling. I am having very less time to contribute. Read Prabhupada's book.
Okay, reading books, yes. Yeah, Bhagavdams and all. Yeah, that is a very good activity. Yes.
How to read. How many times you read, that many times you get a new, that means
ideas,
new
vision,
realizations you will get. Okay. If you are so blessed to have some time, I am humbly requesting you to put your effort, read Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavadam continuously.
Thank you, Mataji. Yes. Very great advice. Very great
for
advice.
That time, maybe, I don't know, very near future, I may get retired from this office works actually. Okay, that time. Subbarao Prabhuji, are you okay with my clarification, or still you are not convinced with my clarification?
Okay, Mataji, because akarma is used in two senses.
Yes.
Here it is not doing work.
Yes. Yes.
But the akarma, what we conventionally think is the devotional service activity.
Yes. Yes. 100%. What you told is right. That's right. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. May I add to your reply to that Mataji's query?
Please, Mataji.
Yeah. See, we are very fortunate to get this human life.
Yes.
So what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has advised us, Janma sarthak kari kari paropakar. भारत भूमि ते मनुष्य जन्म है यार जन्म सार्थक करी करी परोपकार. So not only we are bound to our physical duties that I cook and I eat and I serve others also. Not only that, not only the material duties it is talking about. It is talking about the duty as a human being. So it is what we have to strive for is janma sarthak kari. So how do we make our life successful? Is by going to striving to go to Bhagavdam, that is Lord's abode. So that is our janma sarthak.
Yeah.
And then we have to give Krishna consciousness to others also. Try to reach to others.
Yeah.
So that is what, at least in this age now, we must do.
At least near the family also, or you can make
yes.
them to recite 2 slokas. I'm also paying what is that this Bhagavad Gita Jayanti is coming now. I'm stopped. I kept my prayers so that Krishna and Guru Parambara will bless. Make my kids to recite that thing. That is the only prayer I kept. I don't know, with all your Vaishnavas blessings, I think I'm praying in front of you also. So because that is the wonderful, making the family people into that mode is the duty of a initiated devotee. It's a primary duty actually. If a person has taken an initiation in a family, they should make others to get into the Krishna conscious, getting into the liberation. We don't know whether we'll get liberated, and that is in the hands of Supreme Lord. That and all, we no need to think about that. Thinking about personal thing, we should leave it, but thinking the good for the others is very, very important. Okay, even the Bhagavadam has come for every great Rishi Munis and all. They are doing the that is austerities and all for the welfare of the people. They are not taking any personal things there. Correct now? So one should always think about that. And the initiated devotee's prime duty is making the minimum level is making the family to bring to the Krishna conscious. So we have to pray for real mercy only. But this is my prayer actually. Hare Krishna.
Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
What you said is 100% correct. But there is saying, you can take the horse to the pond, but make her not to drink అన్నట్టుగా మన వాళ్ళు ఎంత చేస్తే ఒకప్పుడు వాళ్ళకు కూడా భగవత్ ఇది ఉండాలి బ్లెస్సింగ్స్ ఉంటే కానీ అవరు అంతేనా ప్రభు సో we have to try కదా.
So the dispose, let the Lord only dispose. Now only prayer. Only prayer. If it is
water
we will only recite in favor of them. That's it. On the entire family like that, we will only recite. That's it.
Yes. Mataji, నాకు ఒక డౌట్ ఉంది. I'm sorry, I'm talking in Telugu. Mataji, in between about 12 days, I could not hear about 30. What the doubt is that this Uttasra is a demon, kada?
No.
His father has performed this yajna, and when he chanted some wrong this thing, this fellow has said. But how he become a asuras are normally Shiva bhaktas kada? How this fellow is a Vishnu bhakta? Is there any curse is there?
Yes, Vriksha, who is Vishtashvara?
That Chitra, okay. That one,
Yes.
Okay.
So he has been a devotee, na? He has been a devotee.
Yeah. He was that Gandharva, kada?
Quality he possesses.
This curse given by Parvati, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that one, that was okay. Another Sri Krishna in childhood, he will kill some demon His name is also Uttarasra.
I think there is all one more thing, but it is around Vrindavana. There are many demons has been killed, no Prabhuji. I am not able to
Yeah.
many things. In Krishna book reading, I have read because I have not gone to Bhagavadam 10th canto.
Hare Krishna.
Comes that side, maybe I will check and I will let you know, Prabhuji. But that's different in Krishna book reading. There are many.
Thank you for
I think that other demon's name was also Vritrasur only. He took Krishna up in the sky.
Yes.
Like the wind demon, he's called.
Yes. That is
Thank you, Mataji, for clarification. Madhumaya, Madhumaya Mataji.
No.
Madhusoni Mataji.
Yes. That is different.
Wonderful devotees are there in this group. Mataji, my brother-in-law expired. That's why I was away from these classes.
Okay.
So I could not link up this thing. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Dhanavad pranams.
Hare Krishna to all of you. Thank you all
Hare
for
Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you so much.
Panchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyeva cha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai. Namacharya Haridas Thakur ki jai. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama.